Hey movie buffs! Ever heard of the comedy flick Under the Rainbow from 1981? Directed by Steve Rash, it stars Chevy Chase alongside Carrie Fisher and even Eve Arden. Think of it as a hilariously chaotic take on what went down while casting those infamous munchkins in the classic The Wizard of Oz. So here's the scoop. Picture this. It's 1938 in Hollywood, and there's this hotel that turns into a total circus. Not only do you have a secret Nazi spy ring and Japanese tourists in the mix, but also a whopping 100 little people vying for a spot in The Wizard of Oz. The madness swirls around. Bruce Thorpe, Chevy Chase. A not-so-sharp Secret Service agent tasked with guarding a European royal, Annie Clark, Carrie Fisher. A spirited studio worker who gets tangled up in all the craziness. Otto Kriegling, Billy Barty. A Nazi spy under the guise of a talent scout. What makes it fun? It's a wild mashup of slapstick, satirical zingers, and absolutely absurd situations. Plus, it pulls some inspiration from the wild stories about the Munchkin actors back in the day. However, not gonna lie, critics weren't exactly charmed by it back then, calling out its scattergun humour and messy plot. Even with Chevy Chase and Carrie Fisher lighting up the screen, it didn't smash it at the box office. But hey, it's gained a bit of a cult status over the years for its wacky premise and that vintage Hollywood vibe. For the trivia heads, while Under the Rainbow didn't exactly wow everyone, it's kind of a cool piece for those who dig classic Hollywood stories and have a thing for 80s comedies. It hit theaters on July 31st, 1981, and just managed to scrape back its budget of $18 million. Nowadays, it's tucked away in the corners of film history, with a solid 0 from critics on Rotten Tomatoes and a lukewarm 5.3 on IMDb. It's not exactly legendary, but if you're up for some quirky watching, you can catch Under the Rainbow on several streaming rental services like Google Play. So, ready to delve into a slice of cinema's quirky past? Give Under the Rainbow a whirl for some good old-fashioned movie night fun.